So, guys, I want to talk about why people run from religion and how you have to understand the darkness to find your light and find your faith again. So, we all grew up young, naive, influenced, gullible, and negativity sells, darkness sells, edginess sells, being different, being vain, obviously sells, this only pans, culture. And we have to understand that, there's a reason why a lot of people find God when they get older. Because, living vain, living in pleasure, living that lifestyle is appealing to someone who's young and is full of life. But we all are on borrowed time. And life is short at the end of the day. I'm about to be 30 years old and I feel like I was just a kid. I have a lot of friends that have already gone. I've seen a lot of stuff. I've had a lot of highs and lows. And I was able to understand all of this at a younger age. But a lot of people go through that phase of decades where they just turn away, where they just live in darkness. And you don't really understand how dark it is until you unplug, until you realize the realities of life, guys. And once you realize this, there's not really a going back. I mean, no one's gonna be perfect. It's not like you're never gonna mess up again, but when you enlighten yourself to the truth, the realities, and you understand that, you feel it in your heart when you're doing wrong, you feel it in your gut when you're doing wrong. And when you know the right answers, it's hard to turn away. Your conscience, your gut, your heart, you need to listen to these things. And if you reflect back or reflect in the present, I don't know where you're at in life, but I'm sure you can relate to feeling wrong, feeling weird, feeling iffy. And then at the same breath, you can relate to those moments where everything just felt right, everything felt divine, everything felt balanced and peaceful. Guys, lightness and darkness are very real in this world. Spirits are everywhere. You have to understand this. You have to understand that one day, hopefully one day, you will understand. And when you understand that life comes and goes this quick, but our souls carry on. When you understand how much darkness there is, how the power ladder goes all the way to the top of evil, you have no choice but to find your faith, because you realize that we're all stuck. We're all stuck in this dark, centered human world. And evil is at the top. But beyond evil in this human world is God and light. This might be a crazy concept for some to grasp, or some might know exactly what I'm talking about. But a lot of people don't understand this. A lot of people don't unplug and realize what is really influencing, who's really pulling the strings of life. Guys, you have to understand that Satan is That's who the world worships. Masons, Illuminati, Vatican, Rothschilds. All the people that control us, control the power, and control the money. You think they worship Jesus Christ, God? You think their mind, body, and soul is right with God? No. These people are on the other side, guys. And if you think you're gonna work forever and climb your way up the ladder, be happy one day, you need to get that shit out of your head. Guys, the only peace, the only true peace and joy comes from faith, comes from resonance in your soul. When you understand the truth and you feel that aura, that healing presence, that almighty presence, and you begin to find your purpose. You begin to live an actual life, and trying to help people and inspire people. Guys, that's the only way you're gonna find peace. There's no happiness, there's no joy in climbing that ladder. Because when they say money is the root of all evil, they weren't lying. Yes, we all need money. Yes, we all need resources. Let's not be naive here. But you have to always stay in control. You, your soul, your mind. You have to be in touch with your reality, with faith. Because when you let money, when you let greed, when you let ego overtake you, it's a losing battle that can never be won, guys. The richest people on this world will never be as happy as the richest person, the richest soul, the most enlightened one. You have to understand this. Don't worship power and greed, because that's right where they want you guys. Take control back of your life, self-educate, find your own truth, and find peace now. The answer is within, guys. You know, life is like a video game, and everyone thinks there's cheats that you can do this and that, but the real cheat is internal peace through God, through understanding. Think about that.